5 years ago, when Kenya's Kelvin Kiptum ran his first big local competition, he did it in borrowed sneakers because he couldn't afford a pair of his own. At this year's Chicago Marathon, the 23-year-old wore the latest edition in the range of super shoes for marathons as he ran an awe-inspiring world record. BBC Sport Africa's Celestine Caronet now reports.
Kenya has a new marathon hero, Kelvin Kiptum. The 23-year-old set a new marathon world record of 2 hours and 35 seconds at the Chicago Marathon.
A world record means a lot to me. To be a world record, it's so hard. You have to work hard. And that has been a long journey for me.
The Chicago race is one of the 6 major marathons in the world, but Kiptum almost didn't make it to the starting line.
At the last stages towards my finishing of training, I was a little bit sick, groin injury, and a little bit of malaria.
From a young age, Kiptum had set his sights on athletics. As a teenager, he approached Gervais Hakizimana, a Rwandese athlete who was based in his hometown in Chepkorio, Kenya, for tips on training, and by 2018, Hakizimana officially became his coach.
I'm grateful to Kiptum for his achievement. I call him my killing machine. I knew him when he was a little boy herding livestock barefoot. At the time I was training near his father's farm, he'd come kicking at my heels and I would chase him away.
When Kiptum started his career back in 2018, he couldn't afford his own pair of running shoes. In 5 years, Kiptum has gone from obscurity to a world record, a career trajectory that has left many surprised. He was to be propelled to stardom when he won his first marathon in December last year in Valencia, before winning the prestigious London Marathon 4 months later.
The level of fearlessness that Kiptum portrays in his race is what is needed to rise to the top. That kind of racing is very rare to see.
Kiptum is being touted as Kenya's next marathon icon behind Eliud Kipchoge, the man whose record he broke and who is considered the greatest marathon runner of all time.
As Eliud sort of winds up his career as one of the greatest ever, we now are seeing the future of marathon racing here in Kenya.
Kiptum could come face-to-face against his idol Kipchoge in the Paris 2024 Olympics marathon next year. One of Kiptum's primary goals is to become the first man to run the marathon in under 2 hours. With his record 36 seconds away, he will feel that his goal is within reach. Celestine Caronet, BBC News.